They say love is all you need. But what happens when love is present and still, it's not enough?
Today, we're diving into one of 2025's most quietly bold books, No Fault, a memoir of romance and divorce by Haley Mlotek. This isn't your typical heartbreak memoir.
There's no scandal, no screaming matches, no clear villain. Just a woman, a marriage, and the difficult, slow unraveling of something once deeply beautiful. And maybe that's exactly why it matters. From the very first page, Mlotek signals that this isn't a story about blame, it's a story about becoming. Her writing style is delicate, thoughtful, and often abstract. At times, her sentences feel like half-whispered truths, so precise and quiet. You almost miss how sharp they really are. The memoir isn't structured like a dramatic narrative. Instead, it flows like memory itself, circular, meditative, and scattered with cultural reflections on what marriage is supposed to be versus what it often becomes. One of the most striking choices in this book is Mlotek's refusal to sensationalize her divorce. She resists the temptation to point fingers or to exaggerate pain. Instead, she presents a story where both partners are trying, both are kind, and still it doesn't work. This absence of overt drama might leave some readers wanting more emotional punch, but it also reflects a very real kind of breakup, the kind that's painfully common and rarely acknowledged, the slow, quiet dissolution that comes not from betrayal, but from quiet incompatibility. What makes the book intellectually rich is Mlotek's use of theory and cultural analysis. She weaves in feminist thought, literary references, and philosophical reflections, asking, what did marriage ever promise women, really? Is love inherently possessive? Can we build a relationship that doesn't try to own the other person's future? These aren't rhetorical questions for her, they're live ones. And her story becomes a mirror for anyone who's ever wondered if staying means loyalty or self-betrayal. But let's be honest, this step comes at a cost. There are moments when the memoir feels emotionally distant, almost carefully written. Mlotek sometimes seems more comfortable analyzing her marriage than sitting inside its raw pain. That emotional detachment may leave some readers craving a deeper vulnerability. While the book is beautiful, it's also cautious. Still, No Fault offers something rare, a mature, non-reactive lens on divorce. Mlotek doesn't pretend she has answers. She simply shares what it looks like to honor the love that once was while still walking away, and in doing so, she gently breaks the myth that leaving means failure. If you're expecting drama or chaos, this book might surprise you. But if you're someone who's lived through quiet heartbreak where both people tried their best, and it still fell apart, this memoir will feel like a conversation you've been waiting to have. Haley Mlotek doesn't ask you to pick sides. She just asks you to listen. And by the end, you may realize that the most revolutionary thing we can do is admit when love is not enough and choose peace anyway.
Like, share, or comment if this book or this kind of breakup resonates with you. And subscribe for more honest, thoughtful book reviews that meet you where you really live.